I'm here. Are you? I'm very glad to be here and sharing with you. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Christine. Thank you for being here. Wonderful. So, I'm sorry I didn't, perdón que no puse que no mencioné los ganadores para el del sorteo, pero ya lo hice, ¿ok? Hay un reel ahora. Okay, thank you for being here, guys. What happened is I forgot to do something with the Spanish that I promised I would do it at the end, and then I finished the live and I forgot. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. Again, I'm very, very happy to be here with you. Next Tuesday, we have the live class in Zoom. So if you have any questions about Ho'oponopono, if you would like to to know more, or if you have doubts or whatever, this is a good opportunity. Yes, and so I'm gonna put it here, and the theme here, the theme for this class, because every month I choose a different theme, and this month is Forgive and Open the Doors to Love and Prosperity. If you want to know more about it, is mabelkatz.com/QA, and you will see that not only you get the class, but you also get for a month access to all the resources we have for the membership, like our sacred forum, cleaning for 24-hour forum, and the 2 weekly audios. You have the Gold Library with exclusive videos. You have the daily inspirational cards, discounts, other things. But if you want, that's live in Zoom. You can ask questions directly to me, or you could just send your questions before the class gets recorded, so you get the recording after. So again, thank you so much. I am still here in Buenos Aires, very happy, enjoying theater, enjoying friends and things like that. And I'm really enjoying it very much. But these are my last days. I am actually flying to New Jersey before, to do the Ho'oponopono training there on July 29th, and then flying back home to LA August 1st. So again, very happy to be here. I had 2 experiences this past week. One was a presentation in a prison, a men's prison, and I have to tell you, I always get so emotional when I do these things. I mean, to be in front of, I don't know, it was like 115 I guess you say inmates. I think I'm saying it right. It's overwhelming. To be honest with you, it's overwhelming because I really know this is an opportunity for me. I do know that God is giving me a chance to make amends. So to be honest with you, in the beginning, I just cried. I couldn't, because I couldn't talk. So I said, okay, I'm going to cry, and that's it, and then I'm going to start talking. But also I was really shocked because there were a lot of young men in that prison. And I don't know, you see some faces and you said, how could this person could have done something, with that innocent face. But anyway, that again is very emotional for me. That was one. The other one is I had a presentation for how do you say in English? Retired people, and I don't know, again, because when I do the presentations, I never know what I'm gonna say. But the person that was with me at the end when we left, he says, "Oh my goodness, they were shocked." Because I don't know, I spoke about death, I spoke about reincarnation, I spoke about parents with disabled kids, or special kids. I don't know how many, why do we the indoctrination that we have in school, and why we shouldn't go to universities anymore, or at least not decide when we are 17, or 18 years old, and decide for something that, like, at that age, how could we know, for the rest of our lives? So anyway, I was really shocked too of all the things. I don't know what else, but it was. But they were like really shocked. They would look at me like, but some of them cried. But they were, at the end, they were all grateful. Most of them were grateful. I'm sure there were some that said, "Why did I come to this presentation?" But anyway, so. Hello and hola to everybody here. I'm going to start with the I am the I that says, I am the I. I come forth from the void into light. I am the breath that nurtures life. I am that emptiness, that hollowness beyond all consciousness. The I, the it, the all. I draw my bow of rainbows across the waters, the continuum of minds with matters. I am the incoming and outgoing of breath, the invisible, untouchable breath, the undefinable atom of creation. I am the I. So again, thank you for being here. And you know, I call this connecting with higher energies. Yeah. And I think that connecting with higher energies means to realize who we are, the power that we have, and how everything that we need is inside of us. So, this is what I had prepared for you. Just relax. Ah, we are living in the dawn of a new beginning. Traditional religious and spiritual ways are in decline, and new ways are replacing them. This is happening because people want inner peace, not just promises of inner peace. People want to experience what is sacred directly, not through the words of middlemen. People want lives filled with love and fellowship, not lives filled with stress and separation. People want communities that truly have their back, not communities that let the powerful prey on them. The most people, including us, For most people, including us, this mystery called life is most sacred and fills us with awe and wonder. Yes, it's like when we ask the question, is this what life is all about? This is it? We know it's not. And we know the opportunity that we have of being here and how precious this is. Altogether, the results of the neuroscience of religion thus far suggest strongly that a religious instinct does indeed exist. But surely there exist ways to find spiritual fulfillment without surrender and enslavement. Edward O. Wilson said that. Should I repeat it? Altogether, the results of the neuroscience of religion thus far suggest strongly that a religious instinct does indeed exist. Surely there exist ways to find spiritual fulfillment without surrender and enslavement. Long ago, our ancestors created religions and spiritualities that promised inner peace, love, fellowship, goodness, and connection with what's most sacred. Today, most people still want those promises fulfilled, but many now distrust traditional religions and spiritualities because those often divide society and separate people from one another. Traditional religions and spiritualities are based on a flawed principle that undermines the fulfillment of those promises. that divides society and that separates people from one another. Traditional religions and a great many spiritual teachings today are based on the flawed principle that someone else knows better than you what's best for you. They require you to accept that they alone know how to connect you with what's sacred and provide you with inner peace, love, fellowship, and goodness. By accepting that requirement, you thereby give them your power and your authority, which disempowers you and empowers them. They can then tell you that's best for you because you gave them the power and authority to do so. We need to relearn to trust ourselves and build our self confidence. We need to relearn to connect with your inspiration and trust what is telling us. It's about learning to see and think for ourselves. Through your own eyes, you learn that the moon, what the moon looks like. How could you learn that through the eyes of someone else? In the same way, learn for yourself what expands inner peace, love, fellowship, goodness, and what is most sacred in your life. So we know that, religions have a lot of, the control and the power, and somehow, we always think that we need somebody else or something else, to connect with what is sacred, what is ours, what belongs to us. But we need to believe in ourselves. That's the thing. We need to believe in ourselves. So that's why we are relearning. You understand? Ho'oponopono is about relearning. It's about remembering. Yes? It's about reconnecting somehow, letting go of everything that we are not. I don't know if you remember the story that once, many years ago, when I presented in Israel. Give me one second. Where two religious Jewish ladies came to me in the break and said, Mabel, we are religious, but today you gave us a great lesson about faith. So then I realized that being religious doesn't mean that you are a believer, because maybe you are doing it for the wrong things. Like for the wrong things, we go to university. For the wrong things, we get married. For the wrong things, we do a lot of things. You understand? So you have to realize that everything that you need and that inner peace and that connection with the higher energies is all in you, that you don't need any middlemen. Yeah, that we just need to remember who we are. So it's practice, 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 letting go of everything that is not us. Okay, very, very, very important. Osho, what does Osho says? He says, finding inner peace is the most difficult thing in your life, but it is the easiest. The answer is simple. Watch the flow of your mind without judgment. Let all thoughts pass. So it is difficult, and at the same is the easiest. This reminds me why I call Ho'oponopono the easiest way. I'm not telling you that it's easy to practice. Yes. And sometimes, people think that we do nothing. Not only that people think that spiritual people don't do nothing, but Ho'oponopono, I would just say thank you. When it says do something. But I mean, we are doing a lot. Spirituality means work that not everybody is willing to do. Look at yourself. Know that you are the problem, that you have to work on yourself, that when you change, everything changes. Okay? So I call it the easiest way because if you practice Ho'oponopono, it's the easiest way. Promise. Okay? But at the same time, it's difficult. And yes, through Ho'oponopono, we find this inner peace. We get this higher connection with these higher energies. We elevate our frequency, definitely. Okay, so your mind is just like a river. Thoughts and a crowd of thoughts go on passing. You simply sit by the bank, unconcerned, just as, as a witness. And you are in for a great surprise. You know what I remember Michael Singer says, you should invite your roommate over to your house one day, and invite your roommate and sit, in your living room with your roommate. He says, after 2 minutes, you will want your roommate to leave. And definitely you will not want to invite your inner roommate back. So, we are so used to our inner roommate, that we consider it normal. Yes. All those conversations that we have with our inner roommate. But this is what Ho'oponopono does. It stops that from love. Yeah, we don't make it wrong, because when we resist, persist. Yes. So we show the other cheek to our inner roommate, and we let it pass. Okay. So you just observe. Slowly, as you become more and more centered and simply a witness, thoughts start disappearing. See, they don't have who to talk to, so they get tired and they give up. They can exist only with your identification. You give energy to your mind. When you pull yourself out, you have stopped giving nourishment to the mind. So again, what are you focusing on? What are you paying attention? And once there is no nourishment, thoughts are very fragile things. They start dying out. So realizing that you are more powerful than your thoughts, that you are more powerful than your fear. I keep telling you, this is the time to live with no fear. So whatever, if you are watching the news or whatever, and you feel that you're getting, uneasy, yeah, or anxious or whatever, just change. Don't watch. We watch it only to clean and to see how people are getting programmed and the narratives and everything. I mean, it's incredible. Very smart people, how they keep us asleep. Okay, so learn by watching how others do things, but you then decide what works best in your life. So again, what resonates with you, what feels good to you, that is very important. That you do what works for you. Forget about what other people think. Okay, so important. Create space. Yeah, don't be afraid of being by yourself. You can be alone but no lonely. Remember that God is always with you, and it's important to create that space. When I took the sabbatical for my spiritual surgery, I mean, so many things changed in me, and I think I'm gonna take more sabbaticals. Hopefully not for surgeries, but that was an amazing gift for my soul. So sometimes it's creating a space for ourselves to do what we love, or to be able to be alone and to be able to be in silence. Okay. Watch your breath. Pay attention to your breathing, because that will also slow you down. Take a deep breath, relax, you know, uh, connect with nature, dance, sing, read a good book, whatever, connects you, whatever reminds you. Yeah. So that again, that you can elevate your energy, that you can connect with higher energies. Yes. It is all up to you. See what adds and what subtracts from your life. What helps and what hurts. yes, in your life. Don't try to to find the acceptance or the approval or the love outside of yourself. Yes, because that takes a lot of energy, and that really rests in your life. It doesn't add up, because what happens is you are empty anyway, even if you get the approval, because you are not approving yourself. Watch your thoughts, watch your breath, be gentle with yourself, reflect on your manifestations. It's important that you said good. Yeah, because we are never happy, because nothing is enough. And sometimes we don't stop to think of all the achievements, or to acknowledge, all the things that we did accomplish, because we are always thinking that we should accomplish more. Yes? Or we concentrate on what it didn't work. Okay? So, and it says here, are you one of these people? Are you unsatisfied with your current life and with the outside world? Well, look inside, because all this world only will change when we change. That's the most important. That's what we really have to concentrate on. Yeah. Right now, the most important is elevating your frequency. See what works, doesn't work. Choose wisely. Choose more consciously. Don't allow your memories to choose for you and keep repeating, and replaying what doesn't work in your life. Okay? This is exactly what I needed to be reminded about. Wonderful, Christine. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay, so we are going to do the breathing ha, and then I'm going to say goodbye to you. So remember how we do it? Breathing ha is one of hooponopono tools. Let me remind you first that I have the live class in Zoom Tuesday, the 25th, 12 p.m. Los Angeles. It gets recorded if you cannot be live. I answer all the questions in this class, either if you send it before the class, and then you listen to the response with the recording, or you can be live and you can talk to me, or just type your questions in the live. Now we do have some let me see if I save it. Okay, so let me tell you the English. Yes, I have it. Hold on. So the class I told you is Open the Doors to Love, Forgive, and Open the Doors to Love and Prosperity. Okay, because sometimes that makes us, be in the past. There is no way, if we live in the past, we are going to change our future. Okay, other trainings live where we can hug. New Delhi, November 11th, Ho'oponopono training. Zagreb, December 2nd and 3rd. If you go to the calendar in my website, mabelkatz.com, and you can see all the details. But in Zagreb, I'm doing 2 days. So the first day, December 2nd, is the Ho'oponopono seminar. And on Sunday, December 3rd, I'm presenting the easiest way to prosperity. Okay? Amsterdam, that will be the Ho'oponopono training 1 day, December 16th. Okay, so Zagreb is with English with translation to Croatian. Amsterdam is English with translation to Spanish. New Delhi, English with translation to Spanish. Okay, and I hope to see you. I would love to see you guys. Okay, so back straight, feet on the floor. We just put 3 fingers together, these 3 fingers together, and then we interlock it. Yeah, after I put it, I open, I interlock, yeah, 2 hands. So I form the infinity sign. I put it on my legs. If you are not driving and you are in a safe place, you can close your eyes and I will guide you. So basically, we inhale through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I hold my breath, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I exhale through the nose too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I hold again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's one time. We do that 7 times. And when you finish, you can open your eyes. Let's do it. How are you feeling? You know, the breathing also can help you to change your frequency, to be more in the here and now, to be connected to higher frequencies. You know, definitely you don't want to live in the fear. And remember, you are much more than your fear. Yeah, the fear could be there, but you just don't give it the control. You are not afraid of the fear. Okay, let go. Let go. Trust. I love you guys. I'm going to say goodbye with a piece of eye. Maybe you just want to also close your eyes or say it with me. The peace of eye. Peace be with you, all my peace, the peace that I am, the peace that. Sometimes I get, I don't know, something is going on with me. Ah, peace, peace be with you, all my peace, the peace that is I, the peace that is I am, the peace for always, now and forever and evermore. My peace I give to you, my peace I live with you. Not the world's peace, only my peace, the peace of I. God bless you, love you, take good care of yourself. Next Saturday, I will not be here because I will be giving the training in New Jersey. And then, yes, because I will be home in LA. Bye, see you, love you, take good care, bye.